All right, so this is a game you want, right? The Warwick win, loss or win?
Wait, what did you say?
You wanted the Warwick win or the
Yeah.
loss?
Mm,
This?
yep.
All right, so we'll go over your OBGT real quick. So what champs have you been playing this season for jungle mostly?
I started off the season playing Shyvana a lot, and then I switched to Nunu. Then for a while, I went to Trinity Top.
Is this? I got Trinity top. Okay. Why did you stop? Why have you not been playing rank recently?
Because I stopped winning a lot and got tilted.
All right. Why are you not playing Shyvana and Nunu anymore? I mean, your recent games are Graves, Master Yi, and Warwick. I think Warwick's like the only good champ that only like good champ for this MMR out of these three. So like, why are you not sticking to the champs you've been doing so well on?
I don't know.
I mean, is this like an account you're just experimenting on, or is it an account you want to
No,
like climb as high as you can?
Isaac. Yeah.
So that's your first mistake. Basically, playing champs you're not comfortable with. This, Jesus Christ. Like, you see this?
Yeah.
If you have a tryhard account, like I always say this in my reviews, you want to keep your champ pool as minimal as possible. If you want to experiment stuff, you do it on another account. And yeah, this stuff's unacceptable. 8 losses right here, plus another like 10. You have 18 losses from playing champs you're not comfortable with. You would be literally, let's see, let's take off 18 losses. You'd be like gold 1 or gold 2. Actually, it'd be maybe even platinum because you have so much LP. But yeah, that's how it typically works. If you play stuff you're not comfortable with, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage and giving the enemy team a head start. So that's your first mistake. When you're getting so well on champs like these, you want to continue playing them since they're pretty high in my tier list as well. And if you're doing well with them, it's a good idea to continue playing them.
Okay.
But yeah, like I think it's good to play Warwick. I can already tell your setup is terrible. This is not what you do on Warwick. Jesus Christ. Where did you get this setup from? Mobile Fire?
No, champion.gg.
From who?
Um, the top win rate for Plat Plus.
Holy shit. Okay, well, how I do Warwick is we'll just go over my account real quick. I always encourage Warwick for anyone below D1. He's probably one of the best junglers. Let's ignore my match history. I got sniped a lot. Let's not look at that. Oh, my fucking games were gone. But typically my build was, um, first of all, you get red smite, not blue smite. Why do you go blue smite on Warwick?
For the slow
You
on.
don't need a slow. You have your Q is a gap closer that can get you behind the enemy. You have an E for the fear. Then you have your ult. You want to use red smite on champs like Warwick 99.9% of the time. Honestly, it's probably 100%. I've never seen anyone go blue smite in my life. Red smite is a god's gift for junglers, so you want to go with red smite. Trust me. Let me open Notepad for later. Anyways, so when I get red smite, Cinder Hulk, that's where I get tier 2 boots. That's fine, you did that. I don't know why you. If they're all AD and rushing this is fine, but they're not even all AD. Misfortune does some magic damage, some magic damage, magic damage. So typically you want to get your Cinderhawk as soon as possible, and then that's when you get your tier 2 boots. But another
Okay.
mistake in your build is rushing Titanic. Why do you rush Titanic? Tell me this.
Um, I don't know. I just thought it would be best to go Titanic.
Alright,
Top.
well, your Q does percent health damage. So you have enough damage, and also, your W when they're lower on. If they're lower than half health, you attack faster, so you don't need DPS or burst really. It's more about getting those tanky stats as soon as possible, and that's when you can start building maybe a final burst or DPS item if you really need it. Like I noticed one with Sun, but this is my build. Okay, I go Red Smite, Cinder Hulk, obviously Team At before that, but that's every Warwick knows that. And then you go your tier 2 boots unless you need them before, and then you get. This is where I buy Gauntlet or Frozen Heart because it's so cheap. 20% CDR is essential on Warwick. Warwick uses the spells a lot in fights, and to be able to get those off multiple times, multiple rotation is really vital. So after your Cinderhawk or boots, you'll get Frozen Heart or Gauntlet, depending on whether or not they have a lot of attack speed. This game I probably would have went Frozen Heart though.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I think it's fine. I mean, Misfortune's mostly a spellcaster, but I think if Fiora's like, Fiora split pushing this game or was she grouping it?
Yeah, she was split pushing a lot.
Okay, so you probably would have won Gauntlet this game just for the 4v4 potential. If Jax and Fiora were on their island, you probably would have needed Gauntlet instead because not many auto attackers on this enemy team. So this game you would win Gauntlet, and then that's where you get Randuin's or Spirit Visage. I think Spirit Visage was a good buy this game because you didn't go Merc Treads, you had like no MR, so this was fine. As far as Wit's End is I'd say it's a win more item. If you're ahead, it's fine. If you're snowballed, but with a score like 5-8, 16k damage, I don't think you're really snowballed. So it's better to get as tanky as possible and let your teammates do what they're supposed to do, and you still do damage because of your true damage with Red Smite, your percentile damage with Q. Okay, that's typically my build. After that, you get like, depending on what you need, like maybe a Thorn Mill, again, maybe another DPS item, maybe even a GA, and that you can resell for later just for being able to dive far in team fights. But typically that's your setup. And now for your level up path. Basically, after you have 3 points in W, that's where you start maxing Q and E. So I don't know why you max W. Don't tell me you saw this on Champion GG too.
No.
So this was just you. You didn't know what to max.
I forget his name. I think it's Rikayu.
Who?
I saw one of his. I think his name is Rikayu. It started with a V, but like it was a guide on how to play Warwick like a while ago, and sets max first.
God. Okay, let me tell you this. This tree is fine. Your precision tree is fine. Some people take Last Stand, but I think Coup de Grace is better for killing squishies. And then for your secondary, you take Sorcery, Celerity, and Water Walking. Because Celerity is the best second tree for most junglers. And especially considering the fact you get so much MS from your W. It's just overall better. I've seen like mostly every Warwick take it. Let's see what Pansar Dragon's doing real quick. He doesn't even play. He's on like vacation or some shit, but he's probably the highest ranked Warwick player. But he goes Celerity, that's all I'm saying. So just do what's working for other people, and that's how you will consistently win more. But anyways,
Okay.
so Celerity, Water Walking, Sorcery Tree, okay? So we went over your Warwick. Is there another champ you want me to look at? I mean, you don't have enough games for me to see, but
if you want to look at the Graves loss, you can. I did bad that day.
okay. Oh my god, how did you lose? How did you lose to this Yi?
Really, I was doing like pretty even, but then it just got out of hand later on. Fell on top lane, snowballing really hard.
He has electrocute, holy shit. Well, I would have to like watch this game. I can't really tell you. As far as your build, I guess it's fine. Yeah, your build is fine, but what? Why are you maxing E?
What do you max on? Great.
Q to be able to clear camps faster. I mean, E is a great idea if you're like on hit graves, but like you really need the Q level ups for clearing camps. Have you ever watched me play graves?
Yeah.
So why do you max E then? I don't understand.
I'm not really focusing, I guess.
Holy shit. You know, I'd say 30 to 40% of this game is having the right setup. The other 70% is playing properly. If you have the wrong runes, wrong setup, wrong skill level ups, wrong builds, then you're already putting yourself at a disadvantage. So this is exactly what I mean. Your runes are fine, but Emax is just not right. 200 CS at 33 minutes, you probably have like 250 maxing Q. Because you clear so much faster. As a jungler, timing is everything, but yeah. Your build is fine, I guess. Yeah, they have like a lot of mixed damage. Maybe you would have needed a Black Cleaver for use true damage, but obviously I can't watch the game, so I don't know. I don't know who's focusing you, what you're doing wrong, what lanes you're going for, but yeah, just max Q really. Anyways, We got to your game right now. Is there anything you want to tell me about this game before we start?
Yep.
All right, we'll see. So Jax, Warwick, Lux, Caitlyn, Zyra versus Sona, Miss Fortune, Xerath, Broloff, and Fiora. What was your mindset going into this game? Oh, level 1 invade, that's what I like to see. Holy shit. This is gonna be good, huh?
It's good for us. Except for I die.
Let's see. Caitlyn, Zyra, Lux, Jax. Yeah, your level 1's a bit better. I mean, they have Olaf, but I think you have better level 1 champs with Caitlyn and Jax. Holy shit, just... Okay. Well, oh nice, you held key, that was good. Caitlyn didn't heal you, wow, great player. I think he would have actually lived if he healed you, because your key was coming back up. Well, let's see that. Oh, that was so close. He barely killed you right before your Q came back up. Were you ready to press Q on or what?
Yeah. As soon as she flashed and I saw her.
Wait, you have it up?
Oh, I do?
Yeah, I think you still would have died because it like takes like half a, not really half a second, but a few milliseconds to process the health pack. So you probably still would have died. You do have it up though. I think you still would have died though, because there's a lot of times when I die and I see like on top of my body plus HP. But yeah, you probably would have still died because of the glitch. Anyways, that flash is fine. I think Fiora dies for that as well, so that's good. However, that hurts your early game, because having flash and Warwick is pretty essential. Alright, I'm excited to see what you're going to do now without flash. Did you take notes of what laners you flashed this game so far? They all flashed. Did you realize that or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
What the fuck is happening? Who has all the kills? It's Caitlyn. Holy shit. Honestly,
she does really well.
Yeah, I probably would have started red. Why'd you go bottom?
Why? Like, what would have been the drawback from going bottom?
You don't get a leash, and you know their Miss Fortune and Sona have no flash.
Okay.
I mean, you have Zyra, Caitlyn, which is one of the hardest pushing bottom lanes, and you probably would have, with 2 kills, they would easily get turret aggro. I mean, turret push priority, and maybe bot lane would be in a situation where you could dive it, or just have bottom lane pressure at all stages of the game. Typically, that's what I've done. Also, you've gotten a leash from Jax, but
Okay.
it's just a small, minor detail. That's like the first thing I noticed. God, I fucking hate that. Honestly, I felt like, I guess because you're playing Warwick doesn't really matter, but typically you want to take damage first before pressing Q immediately. Like the first instance of your clear. Because you'd have a bit more health, but obviously not getting invaded because a lot of action level 1. Is there a reason you're doing Gromp here? Like, what's your thought process?
I wanted to full clear my way up to top.
Okay. You feel like top lane's the lane to be at?
I mean, Jax. I knew like Jax does a lot of damage, and I'd rather not have a fewer fed. And I know she didn't have flash when she flashed on me.
Yeah, but if you want to get to top lane as soon as possible, why don't you just do red buff here? Obviously you warded, but I highly doubt you were paying attention to her warding. Did you notice she warded or no?
No.
Okay, well that's the first. While you're clearing a champ like Warwick, they can just like right click AFK, press Q, and then look at the map. You can easily just have your mini map here and see her walk towards river. Because why else would she walk towards river, right? There's no other reason to. Just ward. Oh my god, what is this? Why? Why? Why are you doing Raptors?
I do not.
You don't know why you're doing Raptors?
I wanted to full clear my way up to top.
Alright. Jesus Christ. That's kind of how long this takes. It's been like 6-7 seconds so far. Oh my lord. Holy shit. You would have been here right now, I think, done red buff. And top lane would have been a situation again because this guy would hit level 3 elf cannon. But, alright. That's another minor detail that can add up. Because as a jungler, timing is everything, and all these seconds add up. You do not go for early raptors on Warwick. You can ward them, sure. Maybe Olaf invades them, you can have a flank on him with your mid laner, but typically just do not do that. Also, another thing is, if your next goal is to path towards topside, you want to hug this wall so you can be as close as the topside as you can. Instead of auto-attacking from this way, you can auto-attack from this way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that gives you like 2 seconds of pathing towards topside earlier. See, look, 1.5, about almost 2 seconds. You ping on the way. This is really dangerous gank because you don't have any vision here. Or here, obviously. So if Olaf was smart, he would have just counter ganked this, because typically when someone pushes this far up, it's either the bait or they have vision. But I guess since this is gold 4, they have neither. Let's see.
Okay.
You play perfect, no mistake. I would have probably came from here myself, but since she has no flash, I think you did the right approach because you have so much MS from your W. So that was the right approach pretty much, especially because Jack's gonna gap close and stun him for you. Okay, now what are you doing?
I'll go to check Scuttle.
What does Scuttle do for you?
Get river vision.
Why do you need river vision?
To like try to track Olaf, since I have no idea where he is.
Are you not looking at the map while pushing top lane?
Yep.
So you didn't see Olaf bottom. Your mid laner actually warded one of the entrances, or yeah, so that's just a waste of time. At this stage of the game, I checked your gold. How do you check? What button do you press again? Fuck.
I think it's C or X. Okay, not one of them.
Holy shit. Okay, there. You have enough gold for team, This is where you recall. What the fuck is... Holy shit. There you go. Right here, I don't know if you guys have enough time to push this in. This is where either like you let Jax freeze it, recall, or just do Krugs, because there's no reason to go to Scuttle when you see this guy bot side, so...
Okay.
Really vital.
Do you think it's a problem that I play on lock screen?
You play on lock screen? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Especially on Warwick, that's like the worst thing you can do. Alright, we're gonna talk about that later though, after. What timing is this? This is probably your... I'm gonna go over your biggest mistakes first. We already went over the smallest mistakes early game, so... Oh my lord. 2 fucking work rabbits. Alright. This is just a waste of time, really. You just recall and get team out as soon as possible. Oh my, you even walked his... You know how much time you wasted? This is like 25 seconds of time you wasted, by the way. Jesus Christ. 25 seconds you could have invested in doing Krugs or something.
Okay.
Okay, so what's your next goal here? You got top ahead, and you know your bot side spawning, so you're going to do Gromp, and you want to go mid, bottom, top? What is your goal here?
I think I try to go for Dragon.
What? Why?
Because I thought... I'm not sure if I went for Dragon or not, but I know it was early, and it was a little bit too early because I misjudged Warwick's potential.
Your wolves are spawning. You get level... I'm pretty sure you get level 5 off your wolves. Where's XP bar on this shit? I haven't seen it. They have Scuttle. They have Bot lane pushed. Okay. This is interesting. What? Okay, I'm pretty sure you could have killed him if Zyra walked up and pressed E. She had no flush, but whatever. It's not really your fault. I think here you could have just... Did you ping on the way? I don't think your teammates saw you.
No, I don't think so.
Try this one more time. Yeah, you didn't ping on the way. Look, dude, it's gold 4. Your teammates are as blind as a bat. So, spam ping on the way. Maybe Zyra walks up and presses E. For her to stand here is really bad. She should be standing somewhat here.
Okay.
And instead of clearing the ward, you probably kill Misfortune here. If Zyra lands the root. It's basically a 50-50 really, but... Yeah. I think you should have just done your wolves here. Get an XP lead, get level 6 as soon as possible. Because yes, his ganks pre-6 are good, but post-6 are even better. Oh my god. Why? Why do you want to do dragon? I don't understand.
I wanted to...
If it's infernal, I'm okay with this decision. But it's ocean. You know how much you're risking for this dragon? You're wasting so much time, you're getting nothing done, and you're getting your ass beat. You're dead. I literally knew this was gonna happen. Like, holy shit, you must not watch my stream. Emphasis on infernals, okay? You know how long it takes to do dragons early game? Very long. I know Warwick can solo it. I know you want to get this dragon, but it's just so useless compared to Infernal in solo queue. Trust me. Ocean won't win you the game. That's all I'm saying, man. So you should have just done your wolves. You got your team at early game. You want to utilize that and farm to 6 as soon as possible, unless you see a clear gank. Which in this case probably would have been top lane, honestly, because this lane's been super aggro all game. Fiora's been pushing Jax's tower. And since Jax has good gap closing and good follow-up ability, you should have just been on that Fiora all game. But now you're behind. You're definitely... Oh my... What are you doing?
Oh.
You're level 4. You just died. You're behind. Instead of farming and catching up, you're ganking again? Alright, let's see how this goes. If you get a kill, I guess you get level 5, but... Oh my god. We are lucky this Fiora is terrible. That was really bad play by him. He could have just went away, but instead he flashed under tower. So end of the day, this ended up being a profitable play, but should never be, because of how low Jax was and how behind you are. I think a good Fiora would have 2v1 you guys there. If she didn't have to flash under tower. This is a stage in the game where you just want to, since you just died, you want to farm your camps and be able to catch up, so... Why am I typing in caps? Holy sh... But this is really vital. This is how you get even more behind. Luckily, it ended up being good for you because you got the extra wave and level 6 off of it, but typically this will not happen. If you didn't get the kill there, you'd be fucked right now. You'd be level 5 at the very most. I think doing Scuttle here is fine, but... Your blue buff's been up for like a minute now. Let's see, bot is up, mid is even, top is the action lane. So what do you do here?
I'm pretty sure I focus on clearing the bot side jungle.
Okay. Typically when I head 6 on Warwick or Nocturne or any champion that's level 6 reliant or it has better gank potential, that's when I just gank ASAP. So I would have probably just done blue buff and rush bottom lane because I have also flash and Warwick here, so it's like pretty much a free kill. And then once my my ult's on cooldown is when I farm my camps. Just want to put as much pressure as soon as possible, but this is fine as well. If it's not gankable, then you don't have to force it. Now you're 7. Oh shit. Like, what is this accomplishing for you in being bot lane here? You want to dive or ocean? Okay, I understand.
That's on top, and then I went for Jack.
Yeah, but ocean is fucking worthless. Dive bottom here. Look at their health bars. Like, what is better? Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question right now. What is better, Ocean Drake, or 2 kills plus first blood tower? What is better?
Kills was first blood.
Did you look at bot lane to see their health bars here?
Yeah, I did.
Arcade lane got.
Taking,
Go ahead.
when I was taking drag, I saw it, and I chose to keep doing the drag.
Why? What is the overall long-term profit, bigger profit? We have 2 of the hardest pushing champions in the game for bot lane. And they already got a few kills early game, so like, just look bot lane, look at their health bars, we have the wave about to crash to the tower, and they're both dead. Even if they have flash, heal, ignite, fucking anything in the game, they're dead here. Their jungler's top, their mid laner just ulted mid, he has no global TPs, and instead we get dragon. This is such bad play. This is where you orchestrate a dive, you tell your teammates, you spam ping on the way, so they know you're gonna gank their lane. Alright, how much gold do you have here? You have 1500 gold, that's 5 kills worth of gold. And they just killed your top laner, and you're rushing to your red buff. Don't tell me you're gonna try to fight this. You're lucky these players are complete dog shit. Do you see what situation you're bringing yourself into?
Yeah.
Let's look at the item differences. You have Tiamat and boots. Fiora has Tiamat, Vampiric Scepter, biscuits, cloth armor, and the thing you get from Klepto. I don't know why they're running from you, but this is such a bad play. You know this, right?
Rewatching, yeah.
What do you mean?
Like in the moment, I'm not really like thinking about that.
Well, you have to think about these situations at all times. Your mid laner just died. Your top laner died and is walking back to lane. Like, these people are dog shit. I'm sure you understand that now. They could eat. What's stopping them from killing you here? I'm pretty sure, like, Olaf can 1v1 you here with Red Smite advantage. But he doesn't need ult to kill you here. But, alright. Oh, they understood that. They're like, oh wait, he's alone. And you got your flash taken away from you. I don't know what you guys are going to try. You're going to get your ass beat 2v2. Like, notice how I know how these situations are going to like end up. It's just so obvious. I don't see why you think you're strong there. You have 1500 gold. You have not shopped. And just walk towards them 1v2. Fiora has 4 kills. Sure, she has 3 deaths, but she has more CS, more kills, more lane pressure. Her wave's gonna crash, and this guy's fucked pretty much. And you kind of helped him get fucked, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Let's see what you bought here. Blue Smite, we went over this. Red Smite only. How much gold did you have, actually? Let's go back. Wait. God damn. Alright, so you have 1500. Why don't you just buy Red Smite and Cinderhulk or Bammy Cinder? Why'd you buy like small components items? Do you want to finish your Cinderhulk as soon as possible?
Okay.
So, Jesus Christ. Wait, no, you didn't have enough gold. What? I'm so confused. Oh, because you bought the cloth armor. Never mind. Yeah, like armor is nice against that team, but you want to finish your Bammy Cinder as soon as possible. Either you like rush tier 2 boots, or just get your Cinder for the better clear, more health, and basically more damage. Because if you're a Warwick player, you want to be decisive, and you don't want to put yourself in a situation where you have to be tanky. You want to be the aggressor. Okay, now this is probably going to look like a good dive. Let's see this. This is a perfect dive. You went to your winning lane. The tower super low. This guy's been low health all game. This is a good decision. I don't know why I didn't do this all game. This is your this in top lane where you go two lanes. However, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. You want to give the kill to Miss Caitlyn? That's fine.
So am I supposed to be taking that kill?
No, but you were like, you almost didn't get an assist, but yeah, typically. You want to give the kill to ADCs. Look how much gold you just got from that. See this? This is why I tell everyone, always go for first blood tower when you can. Because it opens up the map and it gives you so much gold to work with, allowing you to set up next potential tier 1. See, this is good. You're denying gold from the enemy jungler after getting one side of your map stronger than enemy team. However, I don't know what you're doing now.
I thought Zeros was gonna pass back towards Lux, but Lux was right now, so I didn't want her to like 1v1.
Okay, let's see this. This is gonna end up bad, I can tell. Luckily he's alone, so I guess not. Oh, he ran away. Okay, you play this really bad, but luckily this guy's terrible. Let me tell you why I play this bad. So, first of all, this guy should not be here. This is just really bad play by him. I mean, he didn't play it bad, but he could have played it better is what I meant, so.
Okay.
Your combo here is auto attack Q, so you can get your Q off cooldown faster, because it's your primary damage source. Obviously, actually, I guess since you weren't even maxing Q, it didn't really matter, but we went over your skill level up. But you want to auto attack Q, and then you want to ult him after, so once your ult's down, your Q comes back off cooldown. That's where you get your maximum DPS, but luckily this guy's terrible, so. Notice I didn't use your Q yet. It's a 6-second cooldown, so you would probably have had it up. But it ended up working out for you, so it won't work against better players, that's all I'm saying.
Okay.
You want to play it to the best of your ability at all times. Where? Does not show dragon timer? It just says Infernal, but there's no dragon timer. It's pretty stupid. Alright, do you have the dragon timer here? Do you know when dragon's spawning, or?
No.
So why are you doing Scuttle Crab? Is there a specific reason to do Scuttle Crab here?
I just did it to like get the gold.
Okay, that's fine. Typically, if you have this much pressure, both mid and bottom, you want to keep Scuttle Crab for when dragon's about to spawn. I think it lasts like 90 seconds or something around 90 seconds. And basically 90 seconds before dragon spawns, you do it, but yeah, if you need it for the gold, it's fine. Why is it fucking caps? Unfortunately, we can't really see when dragon's spawning, so I don't really know, but based off this, I guess in 3 minutes. Alright, you use recall, then you realize you need gold for something. What item are you trying to get here? 1500. What did you need gold for?
I think this is where I get center roll and tab eye.
Yeah, this is fine. See, like, why did you walk from here to here? What did this accomplish for you?
Nothing.
Yeah, so seconds. Alright, so once tier 1's down, our top laner should swap with our bottom lane, especially since our bot lane's winning so hard and has a lot of push potential and turret taking potential. Jax is already bot lane, that's good, he has no teleport though. This is where you're going to play top side of the map. Good, so you cleared your bot side and now you only have your top side camps up. So this is good. You're in a good position now. You have your core items, except for, I don't know why I have blue smite once again. Holy shit, this Lux could have killed everyone here. Oh, okay, let's go over this one more time. So... you go top lane. I don't know why they're standing here. This is really bad by them. Someone missed everything. Okay. I think you should have just ulted Fiora immediately before she got her parry off. That was basically your 1-for-1 there. That basically costed Lux his abilities here to go on Fiora instead of these 3 people, you know what I mean?
Did I have
So,
ult?
sorry?
Did I have ult up?
Oh, you don't. Never mind. Oops, I thought you did. When did you use ult? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, on Serath. Holy shit, I thought his ult is on such a low cooldown. I guess because he don't have ultimate head, but... that's their second option, going Celerity and the hat thing, ultimate hat, for more ults early game. That's fine. Basically, if you didn't have ult, that was the best way to play that. There's nothing else you could have done. Your Warwick. So, 1v4. But also you just spawned, so you can manage to clear these camps as soon as possible. Because if you do these and die, it's fine, because they're going to respawn while you're dead. But while you're dying, you're not getting any gold or XP or having your camps get respawned. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I guess just don't go for plays that you're unsure of unless you have ult. Alright, so blue buff, you should do this and go bot top side once again as soon as possible. Jax got some turret damage probably while Fiora was top side. Actually, since Infernal is spawning... no, we already got scuttled. Maybe just like... do your camps and try to get as much gold as you can before dragon spawns. Oh god. This is just like wasted time. Dragons in a minute, even if you kill him there, he's gonna respawn, and death timers are really short. You're not gonna have your ult for that fight. So you just want to clear your camps as soon as possible here. So basically, if Fiora has no TP, killing her there is good when you know Dragon's gonna like really about to spawn. Because you haven't done your Raptors in like 5 minutes, honestly. Can't remember the last time you did them. Okay, this is pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I think you needed your ult for the, like, having your ult when you start Dragon is way more important than trying to get like a flash. Because if you start Dragon and they contest it, you're in a bad spot and you can't get a pick. Because Olaf was topside, killed Caitlyn. Oh my god. And you want to keep your ultimate for the pressure of catching someone off guard at Dragon when you're all there, hitting at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like if Infernal wasn't up, ulting for his flash is good. But since Infernal's up, you want to have the best of your ability to kill someone before starting it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
See, like, imagine if you had it here. You would have killed Sona as well, probably, because you had flash. See, look at this. You would have killed Sona. Do you not see this?
Yeah.
You would have flash ulted or just smited her and she was dead. Even if Miss Fortune's here, I'm pretty sure you kill her. And since you have tabs, she can't really kill you. Alright, this is where we learn a lot about you as a jungler. Did you test your Q damage before starting Dragon? Did you see how much damage your Q did?
Nope.
Well, Q does max health damage. It's not really an execute like a Lee's Spider Form Q or Lee Sin's Q isn't the missing health, or like also Kai'Sa's Plasma, but we're not going to talk about that. So when you start Dragon, you press Q, you see how much damage it does, and there's a cap on it on objectives like this. So where does it say it? whatever. Like typically on like Baron or this, there's like a cap on it. So oh, you did it. It's fine. You Q smited. But you should know how much damage your Q smite do in that situation, just to make sure it does not get stolen. Alright?
Okay. Alright.
Basically depends on how fast you guys actually do it though. So where are you going?
To my red.
Why not go to your Gromp, reset, group top, get tier 1, and get your 2 camps here? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Basically, if you're playing a specific side of the map after getting tier 1, you want to get these camps out of the way so they can be counter jungle. Let's say Fiora gets a push in, kills Jax, he's going to keep pushing, go to your camp's going to take this, and he's going to get a smaller lead. Every camp counts really. Even as top laners, when I get denied, I see enemy top laners like really ahead of my top laners. So you don't want to give them the opportunity to do that. Same thing for Olaf going to your bot side. But yeah, you have so much gold here, it's just better to recall. Oh god, where are you? Who got Rift this game?
Olaf.
Okay. Typically when you guys get first split tower, you should be the ones getting Rift actually.
So what would be like a good time to do Rift?
When tier 1 bot and top are down is probably the best time. Because if you have furthest extremity lanes towers down, then odds are you're going to have some people mid lane and you're going to have pressure mid. And if anyone comes from here contest, they're going to be more vulnerable to collapse because they don't have the tower to back them up.
Alright.
So tier 1 bottom and top, and then pressure mid, and then you get Rift pretty much. I don't know why you're here, but okay. So Jax is actually starting to win the 1v1. It's good. He's winning with Merc Treads. Holy shit. Interesting. Alright, let's switch you bot here. We went over this. None of this ever again. Okay.
So you would just keep the team out and then sell it later, no Titanic ever?
Yep.
Okay.
I never built Titanic. You have enough damage, like, you have percent health damage. That's all you need on a champion. You have sustain, you have CC. You want to get as much cooldown reduction as possible on a champ like Warwick that uses spells Q, E, R. Simple. Now, I don't even think you know what you're doing here. Do you know what you're doing here? What is your thought process here?
I'm pretty sure go for a map, but then I turn around when I see the fight breaking out.
If you see Misfortune bottom and Olaf top lane, you spam ping mid and say you're diving.
Okay.
Like, what is the issue you're having here? Next wave, or I think the wave before that, you could have probably dove if you were more decisive. We saw Misfortune bot on the creep wave. You're playing Warwick, you're not playing Kha'Zix. You're not trying to assassinate people here. You're trying to group with your team, have the proper decision making, and proper turret dives when applicable. Like the bot tower dive we had here, you could have done it. Here you could have done it too when we saw Olaf top lane, Misfortune bottom. They should never be defending this tower. When we have, sure, Xerath has wave clear, but we have more wave clear with these 3 champions. This is where you go for tower dives, when you have the number advantage. Do you agree with me or not?
Yeah, I agree.
Alright. Because if you're a jungler, you have to be the... What's the word? The most decisive player, the smartest player, and the shot caller. Misfortune came back mid lane and she cleared the wave. She should not have been able to clear the wave if we had killed these 2 beforehand that were sitting at the tower for a 4v2 potential dive. Sona and Xerath don't have enough wave clear here. Sure, he has items, but once his spells are down, you just fucking kill him. Literally, just flash over the wall and kill him with a wave. Okay, that's just overkill. You You did what you have to do. You got them off the tower, and then you're like, oh wait, I can 2v1 them. Oh wait, my items are shit, so I can't. That's basically what happened. Red Smite would have been more effective here. Blue Smite's more for like having your teammates follow you up. The way you play this, you wanted Red Smite because you played super aggressively without Zyra being able to help you.
Okay.
Like, look at this. You got them off the tower. That's all you have to do here. Your team's coming back. Like, right here you stop. You just walk back. They have no wave. You cleared the wave. They're both chunked to half. And that's fine. But like, you realize they're both pretty strong versus melee champs. Both Fiora and Olaf are good against melee champs. But there was just no reason to be there overall. Now they're probably near the tower. I think you would have lost this tower anyways because their team came here first, but you should not have died or flashed, which is not worth it because flash is really vital on Warwick. Holy shit, that was dirty. Jesus Christ. Wait, he literally kills him here. Why did he run? Oh my. This guy's actually terrible. He could have just flash Q'd. Whatever, we're not here to coach him. Alright, tier 2 top is down. Tier 1 bot's down. This is where you say, Jax, go top. We will pressure Baron. How many towers are we up? 3 towers to 2. Which is fine because we have top pushed in. And Jax should be going bot lane here. So you want to clear these camps as soon as possible. That's fine. Oh, this is where the dragon timer is. I didn't even know that. I didn't see. I'm stupid. But since dragon's up in 90 seconds, you have a good chance to like pressure Baron. At this MMR, I wouldn't really pressure it because people are stupid and know what they're doing. Like, what is this player going for now? You trying to kill him?
Jax, kill Fiora. Yeah.
Alright. Your ult isn't up. This Fiora is actually the worst play I've ever seen in my life. Holy shit, I guess it worked out. What is this guy doing? I mean, I guess he died to Jax with Merc Treads 1v1, so good on you for going for him, I guess. But this should never work. Holy shit, this guy's actually terrible. Alright, that's good. Interesting teleport. Yeah, you did the right play. You went in early, so if they all focus you, your teammates can catch up, that's fine. I would have done the exact same thing there.
So you're saying I'm playing just like you?
As a frontliner, yes. Mechanically, no. But that's fine. If you're frontlining as a tank, you're going to win more games consistently. If your teammates are better, in this game they probably were. I mean, your bot lane went from good to shit, so... Okay, this is again overkill. Other than the same thing, but if your goal is to climb, there's no excuse for this whatsoever. Did you notice Jax backed up or what?
No.
Here, you did as much damage as you can. You don't have your ult, your cooldowns. Oh, this is how it works. So weird. When you pause, your cooldowns go down. It's so dumb. Maybe that's why it said your Q was up at level 1. Anyways, here you did all the damage you could. Your Q's off. So, they land this. It's either you would have been here already autoing him, or just backed off earlier. Because obviously Fiora's going to come here. I think you see him with your W too. No, you don't see him, but... yeah. Giving the enemy comeback kills like this can easily lose you games. That's 3 kills for free. And Infernal... you gonna lose Infernal here. Caitlyn has to defend top. Alright. Who got Infernal?
They did.
Yeah, okay. And Jackson did. That's fine. Oh my, why did it do that?
You just spoiled it.
Oops. Why did that happen? I think it's Siren. No, this was after. Let's see. Why did they do that? It's so weird. God, I'm so bad at managing the camera. Alright, here there's sieging bottom. Jax is dead. Yeah, do your camps whenever you have the opportunity to do, just do them. Unless it's a sure play, that's fine. Yeah, I think ulting out there was fine. That was the right play. Just obviously don't have CDR, so your ult is on a super long cooldown. That's why I always say Gauntlet or Frozen Heart. And now you have no ult for this fight. That's why it's not worth forcing here. Just want to clear your camps. This is wrong. Now they're dying. You should have been doing Raptors and then going top lane for the split push. Because you could help him without your ultimate here. Luckily, he's winning with Merc Treads. I don't know how. I guess this fear is just terrible, but yeah. I don't know why you're still mid. Your team should be leaving. What the fuck is happening here? Holy shit.
So instead of being mid at all, actually,
if you do not have ultimate, you want to get your resources as soon as possible without, higher, without taking resources from your teammates. Doing Raptors. Doing Scuttle. You have pressure here, and you had pressure here. So why are you helping your teammates push mid? You don't have ult, so you can't even get a pick there. Your ult is your biggest tool. Sure, like pre-6, you don't need your ultimate, but once people have more items, that's when you want to have your ultimate as soon as possible if you're going for a pick. Because they become harder to kill. Like, obviously none of these players are getting QSS, but having your ult on Warwick is pretty important at this stage in the game. So here you should go hand off blue to the Lux and then go bot lane. This guy's died to every time you've gone bot lane, this guy died. But why are you mid lane here? This guy's TP's coming up. You literally just go bottom, kill him. Spamping Baron, you have pressure here. You have vision here, and they have 0 vision, and you have so much wave clear from these 3 champions. So the moment you get Fiora off the map, like you don't even have to get Fiora off the map. If you know she has no TP, you just start Baron and then tell Jax to TP. And you get Baron, Empowered Recall, defends the tower. Simple as that. You being mid here does nothing, unless you know you can win a 4v4. But your teammates are like backline champions, Lux, Zyra, Caitlyn. You know what I mean? Look how overextended he is. He has 0 vision except in the river. He has 1 thing here. But even if you go for him, he's going to die. Luckily, I'm pretty sure Jax just solo kills him again. Oh, actually died. So if you were here, you would have killed him. 100%. And now we're in a bad spot. When you know someone on the enemy team is playing to die, like if you ever get to like Diamond 1, you'll play against Prototype Black. This guy will split push until he dies when he's behind. He doesn't give a fuck. And you want to take advantage of those players. Fiora's the exact same kind of player. He's just pushing until he dies. And now we are... Oh, you might win this. Nope. Well, let's pretend like that never happened, but okay.
What happened?
Jesus. But like, you see this fight he took? You guys are outnumbered. Like, what does this accomplish? Even if you killed them, you don't get anything off on the map off of it. I guess you just stop their pressure or their push. But like,
that makes sense.
Yeah, kills allow you to get objectives. If you can get a kill, you get golden XP, right? But in the long run, that's not how you win the game. You want to get Baron. That's how you win the game. How you close out the game as easily as possible. But slowly, you guys threw your lead. Like, they're pretty much even gold now. They got Infernal, and they're up in kills right now. So I guess they have the momentum. Should say, guys, Lux push mid, Caitlyn push top, Jax split bottom with TP, get Vision at Baron. We have more push potential, or we had and we want to just force a Baron. When you have so many turrets ahead of them and you have Infernal advantage, you just want to force a fight. You don't have to even start Baron. You just drop buy one pink ward this entire game. Place it here or here. Buy a red trinket, use it, and then one dumbass is gonna face check, and the game's over. Because you're gonna have a 5v4, and they're gonna come fight you at Baron, and the game's over. That's how you win games at this MMR. Hell, I win games at Challenger like that. One dumbass that's autofill is gonna face check it and die and lose this team in the game. Because this game is so team-oriented now that you have to pick on the weakest players. And this game was probably Fiora. Because this guy's actually dumb as hell. But you guys had so much map pressure and we never used it. If this game should have been over at 25 minutes, honestly, with how ahead your teammates were. I think your build may have something to do with it because you became less tanky, having the unnecessary damage, but like this is just so unnecessary. What do Raptors accomplish for you here? You're already losing. Mid is in like the perfect spot for him to just, if he's here, you're dead immediately, or you just have to ult away. So like, what does this accomplish? It's like 70 gold, 80 gold or some shit. Now you're ulting out, right? Yep, you lost your best tool for a team fight. Holy shit, this guy is something else. Holy shit. But you absorb so much damage, but you could have just done more. Absorbing damage while using your ult. And now you're maybe dead. Yep. See that? This is so unnecessary. If this is pushed in to like here, it's still like a risky play because it can come from here. You have no vision. It's fucking Raptors. Red buff, I would probably die there too, but like it's Raptors, man. Come on. It's the most irrelevant camp. At this stage of the game, it's whoever gets Baron first wins most of the time. So you don't want to put yourself in a position where you can lose Baron. So you want to have your ult up and not go for those risky invades that give you nothing really. Who the fuck is spam pinging? Don't tell me that's you. It probably is. Alright, now they get Mountain probably. In this case, you didn't have party mid lane, so no point going for that invade. Unless your team came with you, it's fine, but you just have no vision and no party. And you guys like lost momentum of this game. When I see you guys just get a pick, get Baron to win the game. That's how I see it, but this game should have been finished way earlier. Spirit is just fine this game. Since Fiora, like you said, is split pushing the majority of the game. But yeah, Titanic is just like holding you back a lot. Super overrated item on jungle. You have enough wave clear with just Cinderhulk. Percent off damage, you don't need anything else. Alright. So, what is your thought process now? You guys, you think you're gonna lose this game, or what's happening? What's going through your head right now?
I don't like. At this point, I'm thinking like we're probably gonna lose because at the right before Jax got 1v1 by Fiora, and if it's like at that point where Jax can't stop Fiora.
Okay. So, let me ask you a question. What is Olaf doing, and what are you doing right now?
Olaf's taking his camps. I'm not taking my camp.
Yeah, so what does that mean? You're gonna get more behind. What does you being here do for your team? Sure, you want to be here and stop their initiation, but when you don't have to be, you don't have to be. You could have been doing this, and you would have been mid. Same thing. You would have recalled with more gold or died with more gold and more experience. So just it's an easy noob trap to fall behind playing like this. I see a lot of people do this. Probably 90% of junglers do this. I see challenger junglers do this. There were like before, like 30 seconds before this, they were in no position to initiate on you, but now they are. So. Jesus Christ. Wow. That was really close. If you had armor, it would not have been that close, I think. You would have won that harder. Now you guys go for Baron because you killed 3. Look, this is what you were supposed to do 10 minutes ago. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
You win a team fight or get a pick, then you get Baron, and you just win the game. It's over. Most of the time. This game was like 8 minutes more extended, but let's see. If you're tanking Baron, you do have damage. Holy shit. What is happening? Jax died again. Did you not tell this dumbass to build tabs, or what is wrong with him? If he's split pushing the whole game, why does he have merc treads? I don't understand. God, he's so brain dead. If he hurt TP's in. Holy, this MMR is just ridiculous. Can't wait to see this one. Oh wait, everyone's gone. What am I doing? Alright, see now you're getting your camps. This is fine. You were supposed to do this before, so they can spawn faster. 50% wrong one, you have 1500 gold. It's fine. What are you typing here?
I was asking where she didn't recall.
Oh. Well, you want to recall then type. How about that? Save 0.5 seconds. Seconds are everything. Alright, what do we buy here? Wits End, holy shit. Oh my god. If you wanted more MR, you just go adaptive here for these 3. I mean, Misfortune's only her E. I think her ult does magic damage? No, it scales off AP. It's fizz damage though. So basically just go adaptive for Xerath and Sona. Boom. Easy pick. See, when you have your ult, like, at this MMR, it's like a free kill 99% of the time. So why ever use your ult to escape? Just never get yourself into those situations. And you get a free pick on Warwick. He's the most broken champ in the game for junglers right now. Because of his ultimate, and his E, and his Q, and his W. I think you had to kill it there. It would have came down to Zyra landing the snare, and judging by how he's been playing, this is like the only situation. Holy shit! Fuck. Where is this? Oh, I'm gonna tell you what we could have done here. Why does this happen to me?
You're at the right spot, I think.
No, my thing was moving. I don't know why it's. I fucking hate this thing. Was it here? It's a bit after. All right, this is the only situation I'd say red smite was worse than blue smite. This guy walks up. Do you know he has no flash, or do you not know?
I don't know.
All right, well, you dodge a stun, perfect. You walk towards him, you smite him, you get his MS. Ghost takes longer to ramp up now. They nerfed it. So either here you just flash in, hold Q, get behind him. Zyra walks and presses E. That was your kill potential there. Obviously, Caitlyn's not in a situation to go for the siege, so I think they're respawning. So I don't even think killing him in here is worth it. But most of the time it will be. If your teammates were here, I just flash for this. Obviously, I have no ult as well, but we know Son is dead, so flash, hold Q, Zyra walks, presses E, he's dead. But you didn't know he had no flash, so it doesn't really matter. And odds are they're gonna respawn and defend this, so it doesn't really matter. But you have to understand, if you can kill the wave clearer on the enemy team in late game, it's just really important to do so when the time is right. Alright, so we got 22 vision score, 13, holy shit. Alright, I don't know why you guys are mid lane, but you guys are mid lane.
Would be better.
Why is mid lane better here?
I don't, like, where else would we be?
Top lane. You wanna get them as far as possible from where Jax is split pushing from. Like, Caitlyn was pushing this wave. Look how big this wave is. With Baron, you can probably melt this tower. Obviously, like, if you have Anivia, Xerath, anything with wave clear, it becomes harder. And therefore, you count on your split pusher, who is... I think with Baron... No, he's not have Baron. But if you guys want to, like, 4v4, it's just better to go top lane with Baron. I don't know why they're initiating. They're going to lose this. Never mind, Jax is TPing when he's 5 steps away. Holy shit, what am I watching? I think if Jax had Baron, he would have won for inhib, but whatever. Wasn't really the worst. Let's see what you did though. Just like being mid here is so bad. Fiora comes, he has advantage on Jax. Yeah, your ult got cancelled, but it didn't really matter. You guys just lost and Caitlyn died. And we lost flash. I think you've flashed every single time you've died. Flash here, flash somewhere here again. Oh yeah. You died every time you flashed. Do you notice that? This game, all your flashes have just been death either way. Flash is like the most important tool as a jungler. Both for getting away and following up. But yeah. Luckily Jax got to the fight. He was here and he TP'd somewhere here. It's hilarious, but... Is that Infernal? No, I don't know. Alright. See why I tell you to buy Randuin's, why to buy Deadman's, why to buy Frozen Heart. It would have helped you for this 2v1. It would have helped your Caitlyn as well. Reducing their attack speed in that situation where they're getting dove. It's just the most optimal situation, and you don't miss out on damage to that extent. Just remember as a jungler, if you're taking damage, your teammates aren't. If you're saving your teammates, maybe they might do something for you. Sometimes. But yeah, your build is horrible this game. I think if you had Frozen Heart, you guys may have been able to peel these two off. Caitlyn before she died. Maybe. It would have been close. Alright, is that Elder? Yep. This is where you guys win the game? Probably.
I do not think so. You
see Fiora top, you spam ping Elder, no, you never ping. Communication is key as a jungler. You have to be the... Again, you have to always be the one shot calling. You're level 15 at 35 minutes, that's terrible. Okay, here you just get off Elder. Like, your team's already initiating. And you're not playing a champion that can finish it fast enough while your teammates are delaying them from getting to it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're playing like Kai'Sa jungle and you're 6 items, sure you can keep hitting this because it's essentially free. You're playing Warwick. Look how long it's taking you. But luckily your teammates nailed the engage because Xerath was at base and this guy was topside, so this will not happen all of the time. Some situations you're gonna have to help your teammates when there are actually 5 people there. But luckily in this situation it was a 5v3, so it worked out. We saw Fiora top lane, Xerath was at base. Alright. I think the way you play Warwick is the way you play Nunu. You stay grouped the whole game. And Warwick, if he falls behind, especially in situations where you had your camps up and didn't take them, you can become more worthless in the long run. Later stages in the game. Because these camps have been up so often.
Yeah.
Like, sure, you're the same level as your mid laner, but you can be way more ahead this game easily. Jesus Christ. I don't know why you guys just siege mid all game. Jax started winning 1v1, so just go bottom. It's so simple. Elder, Baron, doesn't matter. You have an advantage. Your top laner should be winning 1v1. And you want to set them as far as possible from your top laner. That's split pushing. Like, this Jax doesn't have to be like someday or impact or a good player. If he's winning 1v1, that's all you need to 4v4 and just stall them out. Because if Fiora's dead, he gets a tower and probably inhibitor at this stage in the game where he has almost 6 items. Like, look, even Lux went bottom. He's like, holy shit, we can't siege on the Xerath. So I'm going to push bot lane. And hopefully Jax can go for top side. Like, I don't know why you're still here. What are you trying to accomplish here? Maximum pressure?
Yeah. But
If they saw your team recall, if they stayed, you're probably going to ult out here or just die. So I guess in this situation, this was fine. But if they're smarter and like they have a ward here and see your teammates recalling, if this was like a blue ward, you may have blown your ult before Baron or just died. But luckily you didn't, so. 1500 gold, Baron spawning in 10 seconds, you're doing Raptors. Here you should recall, get your items and do Raptors if you really want to do them. Do we get an armor item? Moment of truth. There you go, Bramble Vest. Something you should have built a long time ago, especially against these two. In this specific game, I probably would have went, I guess, I don't know, Fiora wasn't really split pushing that much. When she split pushed, she was dying or killing Jax, but later stages in the game, I think Frozen Heart's more beneficial than Gauntlet. So probably Branduin's SV Thornmail after getting Frozen Heart, or Gauntlet, depending on the situation, if you're ahead or not. Alright, we see Jax bottom. Perfect situation. 4v4, we've been winning most of our 4v4s. You want to, like, what's your thought process in these fights? Who do you think you have to go for to win?
Sarah, because he deals way too much damage.
Yeah, and if you overextend and ult Xerath, when someone ults you, you're just dead, right? So.
Yeah.
You're mid lane, pushing, that's fine. If your teammates aren't dying, getting the push mid is very important. Lux killed Xerath, so the game's over. Wow, you didn't have to do anything. He had Zhonya's too, how did he die? Oh my god. This MMR, dude. And the game is over. Just push mid 5v4 and win. This is how you win games as Warwick. Typically, you're the one getting the picks. Then you just hard die 5v4 if you're ahead, and the game's over. See what I mean?
Yeah.
But Lux did your job pretty much, luckily. And the game is over. Holy shit, you see how long this game took? 40 minutes when it should have been 25 minutes at the very most, considering your early game lead. If you told your teammates what to do through spam pings, or if you didn't have a hard-on for Ocean Drake, this game would have been over way sooner. I'm serious though, like, Ocean Drake is fucking worthless. In Gold 4, it's worthless. People, I bet you 90% of players don't even know what Ocean Drake does in Gold 4. But yeah. So I've written down everything for you. How long was our session? Holy shit, it was so long. An hour and 15.
And 20.
Yeah, 15 about. So I've written down everything for you. So a lot of points. I think there's early games a lot more I could have said, but there's like really minor points. I don't really consistently win or lose games for you, but these are probably the biggest points I could have deciphered this game. So if you have any other questions, let me know. Do you have any?
I don't think so, like right off the bat, about like the session. But do you do Fortnite coaching?
Fortnite?
Yeah.
You don't want Fortnite coaching from me, dude. I played 2 games. I spawned. I mean, I got onto line and I died immediately. I just uninstalled. So yeah, just come to me for League. Probably not Fortnite.
All right.
Are we good, man?
Once I hit flat 2, I'll come back.
Flat 2, your gold 5. That's gonna be like 7 years.
What? What do you mean?
I'm kidding. You got this, man. I believe in you. Anyways, make sure to incorporate these stuff in your game. Be a better shot caller. Communicate through spam pings. Know what objectives are the most important. Like in Gold 4, if I can win games in Challenger with worse bot lanes through getting tier 1 bottom and transition to lane swap for top lane, then I'm sure you can use that to your advantage in Gold 4. So make sure to
Alright.
do so, man.
Alright, thank you.
All right, no problem,
For your
man. It
help.
was nice talking to you. If you need anything
Nice
else,
talking to
just message me in the future. Good luck, buddy. See ya.
you. One day I'm
Yeah.
gonna play you in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links and we're gonna lose.
Sure thing, man. Take it easy.